Welcome! Magan AI is an AI interface on a portable USB drive. You simply plug it into any compatible Windows PC and have instant access to open source large language models and image generators, all working straight from the drive itself. Now we'll just give this a moment to boot up while explaining exactly what Magan is and, more importantly, why. Ultimately, Magan's focus is on privacy. There's a lot of good reasons why working professionals and others might not want to share their work, their prompts, or their thoughts online. Data leaks occur often. And do you really want big corps storing every prompt you've ever typed? So whether you're protecting your privacy or those of your clients, a local AI like Magan is a pretty safe bet. And with Magan, your work stays on the drive itself unless you specifically move or delete it. You don't need to worry about oversharing, even on shared PCs. Of course, there's no monthly fees, just the cost of the product. You're free to download any other open source models and apply them in Magan as well. Just be sure to check out our blog post for more information on everything Magan can do for you. So in this demonstration, I'm going to begin by showing you how to use our in-house support chat. I'm selecting an AI model and a persona, in this case Magan Support. And in the Files tab, I'm going to select what's already there, which is the Magan Support document it will reference. You can upload any text documents through the Files tab if your tasks require it, but you certainly don't have to do this for most tasks. This is just a cool demonstration. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the first question. Typically, the first response takes a little bit longer in any new chat, so I'm going to go ahead and rename it in the meantime. You'll see now Magan's answered my query, and since I'm working with documents, it's going to include any references from the file or files it's accessing. This tells us exactly where we can find those answers in the file. I'm going to go ahead and ask another question. You may notice these answers are coming back, I don't know, blazing fast right now, and that's because I've set my GPU layers pretty high and my context fairly low. I just don't need a lot of context size to handle this particular task. So it's read through the documents and it's answering the questions related to what it's specifically referencing. Again, in this case, our support documents. And finally, I'd like to show you how you can use Magan to help write your own personas. These are JSON files, and the reason I want to show you this is because I'm going to demonstrate how a few persona tweaks can produce considerably different results in how the AI answers your prompts. In this example, I asked Magan to create a persona by the name of Action Man. If you ever want to learn more about how to create personas and even images that could be assigned to them, we'll have blog posts and videos on that specific topic. But for now, I'd like to start a new chat with a different persona. I'm going to begin by deselecting the file I had in the last chat. And I'll switch to a different persona and start the new chat with it. In this case, I'm selecting Emily the writer, and I'll rename the chat so I can remember it. Believe it or not, I do a bit of freelance writing, and I never go quite this far in developing ideas, but I do often use AI assistance in helping to set up scenes or tweak some paragraphs, or even let me know if I'm falling into traps of repetition. There's any number of ways one can employ an AI to do those tasks without compromising the integrity of originality. But in this case, we're just going to keep things simple and ask Emily to help with some general ideas for a new story. And there you have it, the first answer. And I can already tell it's not exactly what I want, so I might just ask it again, maybe come up with something new. And there you go. And that's pretty much it. It's already spitting out another idea and doing exactly what I asked it to do. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this chat list so that you can see the name that was assigned to it. And at this point, I could either export this chat to a PDF file or I could continue talking for a while. Pretty much you have full control. Thank you very much for watching.